If I wasn't rapping, I'd still be driving Mercedes. Know what I'm talking about? I'm a product of the game. I'm y'all, man. So if I can make it, I know y'all can make it. Know what I'm talking about? Y'all little fake ass niggas.
Pimp C was born Chad Lamont Butler on December 29th, 1973 in Port Arthur, Texas, which is a little small town on the east side of Texas that's right outside of a bigger city called Beaumont. It's not too far from Louisiana. There he went to grade school, and as he was growing up, his father was a musician who played trumpet, and so naturally Pimp C was just drawn to music at a very young age. Chad learned to play the piano, the trumpet, and drums all by ear before he would enter, musical lessons in school, joining, choir and things like that, band, things like that. And when he was younger, he even sang Italian sonnets, which I think is impressive because, obviously he learned another language and was singing in Italian when he was younger, which is pretty fucking cool. And as he got older, he cited Run DMC as one of his influences as getting into rap music. And so in the early 90s, he formed the Underground Kings, aka UGK, with the other rapper Bun B. And early in their career, they released 2 EPs under Big Time Records. And in 1996, they released their first studio album called Too Hard to Swallow, which came out on Jive Records, which got them a little more notoriety. It peaked at number 37 on the Rap Hip Hop US billboards. And then UGK went on to release a few more albums under Jive Records. And after that, they ended up getting a little bit even more mainstream notoriety when they worked with, on the track Big Pimpin' with Jay-Z in the year 2000. It's been, told that Pimp C actually really hated the track when they initially sent it to him. He just absolutely hated the beat, and he was like, what the hell is this shit? So what he did is he only wrote 8 bars for his part in the song, which, if you go back and listen to the song, his is the shortest verse in there because he just absolutely hated that fucking, that beat. He didn't like it at all. After that, in 2001, they released Dirty Money, which is a pretty fucking badass album itself. Another year later, in August 2002, Pimp C would actually get an aggravated assault charge with a gun at the Sharpstown Mall. Now, he denies pulling a gun on a person and insisted that he only flashed his gun, but he later still ended up going to prison for violating his probation after he didn't show up to clean horse stables as part of his community service. This sparked the Free Pimp C movement.
I'ma stand up for my partner till they let him off a lot.
Now, in December of 2005 is when Pimp C was released on parole. Pimp C then recorded 2 solo albums, the first being the Sweet James Jones Stories and then Pimpilation. And then in August 2007, UGK would reunite to release the album Underground Kings, which would unfortunately be their last album together.
At this hour, members of the hip-hop community are mourning the shocking death of well-known Port Arthur rapper Pimp C. Pimp C, who was born Chad Butler, was one half of the rap group UGK and was found dead this morning in a hotel room in Los Angeles.
So in late 2007, Pimp C was staying at the Mondrian Hotel in West Los Angeles, California, and he had been recording some songs and doing shows with fellow rapper Too Short, and the cause of death was determined that he died from lean overdose as well as sleep apnea. The hip-hop community took a major loss when Pimp C passed. He was super influential, not just in Houston, but, rap everywhere, really. And recently, I took a trip to the Green Lawn Memorial Park, which is actually where his final resting place is. Now, it is a really, really big cemetery, and a lot of the buildings and graves kind of do look the same here, but this video will show you exactly how to get there with each turn, turn by turn. So just keep going around these few turns you see here, and then you'll eventually get to it. Now, as you approach this specific big white building here, this is where he actually is. So, you know, once you come up here, it's going to be right up here to the left at the end of this building here. Now, the easiest way to, you know, kind of, you know that you're there is to find this, which is the Chapel of Redeemer. You'll find this, and then you'll go right around the corner here, and you walk up this little walkway, and it'll lead you right to his grave here. Alright, so today we finally made it here out to Groves, Texas, which is right outside Beaumont. We're here today, obviously, for Chad Lamont Butler, aka Pimp C. Just one of the, you know, badass rappers of our time and co-founder of UGK. So, this for Pimp C. Here's to Chad Lamont Butler, aka Pimp C. You'll have a good one. I'll see you on the next grave.
Look here, nigga, a 300 ain't no Bentley, nigga, and an apartment ain't no highs, nigga, and a Geneva watch ain't no Rolex. Get your mind on your money. You know what I'm talking about? Young pimp, fuck with me.